In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a full beginner's guide to the Hextom Translate and Currency Shopify app. Now, the first thing you need to go ahead and do is go to the link in the description. When you click on that link, it will take you to this page here. And from here, we can go ahead and click on the install button. Now, once we press install, it's going to go ahead and open up our Shopify store like this, and then it'll have a little install app here. Press install here, and it should be ready to go on your store. Now from here, the app is actually pretty easy to go ahead and use. First of all, we're going to go to the add languages bit, and we're going to go ahead and add languages to our online store. So we press go to languages, and here we go. It says go to the bottom of the page, select and add language, click publish in the unpublished language table. After that, language will be visible on your store. So simply, we can just go down and we can go to add language here. We can pick one that we want to. So let's say we want I don't know, Portuguese. We can add language, and boom, Portuguese has now been added to our store. Just as simple as that. So now we've also got down here we have the language translation types. We've got basic and we've got advanced. So basically basic means that you can't edit it, advanced means that you can. So we can go down and we can look at the languages that we've got here. And we got more actions. We can change to advanced translation, and this is going to allow us to now go in here and sort of change the translations ourselves. So we can go to manual translation, and we can go in here. We can find a word that we want to translate, and we can just press the translate button, and we can go ahead and do that. We can also do it by the keyword search thing here. That basically means that if there's any words that you don't like the way that they've put it, you can change that yourself. Now we can go ahead once we're ready and press publish, and that's going to publish the language onto our store, ready to go. We've also got the auto coverage translation here, so this is for advanced languages only. It's basically going to automatically translate untranslated portions of the website automatically. So it's a pretty cool feature that they've got there. Now next up, I'm going to show you how to actually make the currency code work. So we're going to go ahead over here and we're going to go to the settings tab, and this is basically going to make the currency code untranslatable so it won't mess up. We want to go down here to this and we want to copy this into the HTML with currency section. So we want to go down into the store currency, press change currency formatting, and then we want to go ahead and grab this and put this in HTML with currency. And then we want to grab this and put this in HTML without currency, which is this one here. Press save and we're ready to go. So now we can go back into our app, press the check settings button, and we can see that it's successfully done and it's ready to go. So now we can go over here. We've got the regions and currency section. So we've just set this bit up here. We'll just press check setting and it will make sure it's done. Then we've got the how to add the region/currency. So we have to scroll down here. We have to go to the currency we want. So let's say we want Australian dollar. We can add region and currency, and it'll just go ahead and add it onto here like this. And we can press edit here. There's some settings, so we can auto exchange it. So we can set up an auto exchange rate, or we can do it manually, but the conversion rate will change, so we'll have to change this like daily. I'd recommend doing automatic. Now you can round it. You can round up, down, or to the nearest price. I'd recommend rounding down to 99. You can do up to 99 too, but down to 99 is what I would go for. You can pick where you want the currency symbol, so you can have before or after. Some of them have it after, some have before. And you can have the formatting, so do you want decimals, do you want no decimals, do you want commas? Obviously different currencies have different punctuation in different places essentially. We can go ahead and select it onto publish now, and it should be ready to go just like that. Now we can go over here to the selector, and this is going to be the currency selector. We just want to turn this on here, and we're going to have to actually turn this on inside of Shopify. So we have to click here, and it's going to take us onto our Shopify store here. We want to go this button here. It's going to open up our Shopify store. I don't know why it didn't just then. And we have to, okay, so it's not working for some reason. I'm going to go and do it manually. So what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to go to online store. You're going to want to go over to where it says customize, and then you want to go to the top, go to app embeds, and make sure that we have this one turned on, which is the translator core snippet. Save that, and then that will be ready to go. And we can go back, we can now turn this on. And as long as that's saved, then it should show up. And we're going to have the currency selector here, so we can select the currencies. We've got language name, language code, no label. We can include flags. We can select the flags we want for each region. We've got the font color. And then here we've got the position, so we can have bottom right, bottom left, top right, top left. I would personally put it in the top right probably, or bottom right. We've got the padding, and then we've got the some settings here, so which language we want it in first, and then right to left layout disable, so it's going to disable when they basically have the text backwards essentially, so you can disable that if you want to. So you can press save, and now this selector is ready to go, and we'll be able to check that on our store in a minute. Now here we've got all of our settings like our AI translation, so you can go ahead and pick the language and you can translate it with this. And it's just going to go through and it's going to AI translate each word individually. So it's pretty simple to do. We've got our manual translation stuff here, which again I showed you before. Our visual editor, now you need to upgrade for that. And you have import and exports, so you can import a translation from a CSV file. And basically that allows you to do it all in bulk. It means that you don't have to do it inside this app. You can just do it on a Google Sheets file, for example. Over here we have the glossary, so we can enable glossary if we want to, or we can disable it. And basically the glossary is going to allow us to put words in. So input text in the original text at the left column in the table, and it's translated text. The text on the glossary list will not be translated by AI. The provided word will be used instead. So basically it's just for putting words in that you don't want to be changed, essentially. We've got image translation here as well, which is quite cool. Essentially, it can translate the text on images, so we can add a product in here. Let's just add this one here. And basically select this, and it can go ahead and translate it if you have text on it. It can translate it to Portuguese, which is pretty useful. We have migration here, so you can migrate to another theme. Store migration if you want to migrate to another store, and then we've got app as well if you want to migrate from one app to another. We have backups here, so you can back up and restore for any saves and stuff like that. And that's basically all of the features. You can go through here. There's a few more, like you've got a dashboard. It will show you all of your different options here. But that's basically how you go ahead and actually use the app. If you enjoyed the video and found it useful, be sure to like and subscribe, and also comment down below that it did help you out, so other people can watch the same video and get the same advice on how to actually set it up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.